Comfort feels safe, but it slowly steals your future. And most people realize it when it's already too late. There was a small kingdom and a wise king named Marvin. He was around 40, strong, disciplined, and deeply respected by everyone. He woke up early, before the sun, worked hard every single day, and took care of his people. He had a son, Oscar, just 8 years old, soft, innocent, but slowly getting lost in comfort. Oscar loved sleeping. He woke up late, ignored his routine, and always delayed his work. "I'll do it tomorrow." That was his habit, every single day. King Marvin noticed everything, but he stayed silent. "He's still a child," he told himself. But time does not stay still. Days passed, and Oscar's habits grew worse. No discipline, no responsibility, no effort, just comfort. Late mornings, long naps, endless play, and slowly, a quiet fear grew inside the king. One night, he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking, if he continues like this, how will he ever lead? How will he carry the weight of this kingdom? That night, he made a decision. The next morning, before the sun rose, the king took Oscar to a wise teacher. He explained everything, his worries, his fears, and then he left Oscar there, at the Gurukul. Life there was different. Every student woke up early, followed a routine, worked, learned, improved. But Oscar was still the same, late to wake up, lazy, unfocused. Days passed. The teacher watched silently. He didn't say a word. One morning, all the students were already awake, busy with their work. Oscar was still asleep. The teacher walked to him and gently woke him up. No anger, just calm eyes. He said softly, "If you want a better life, you must leave your comfort." Oscar looked confused. "What is comfort?" The teacher paused. Then he called 3 younger students. He gave each of them a glass of water and one to Oscar. "Hold this glass in front of you until I say stop." All 4 held their glasses. 1 minute passed, 2 minutes. Everything felt normal. Then slowly, Oscar's hand began to shake. His arm started to ache, but the others were still steady. More time passed. Oscar couldn't hold it anymore. His hand trembled and the glass fell. Water spilled. Silence. The teacher looked at him and asked softly, "Is the glass heavy?" Oscar said, "No, but it feels heavy now." The teacher nodded. The weight didn't change, but the longer you hold it, the heavier it feels. A pause. Then he looked deep into his eyes. Comfort is the same. It feels light in the beginning. When you waste time, when you rest too much, when you avoid effort, it feels easy. But slowly, it becomes a burden, so heavy that you can't carry anything else. Oscar stood still. The words sank deep inside him. The teacher spoke one last time. "If you want less pain tomorrow, choose a little struggle today." That night, Oscar couldn't sleep. Not because he was tired, but because he finally understood. He saw himself clearly for the first time. He wasn't resting. He was running away, waiting, wasting, losing, without even knowing. The next morning, before anyone else, Oscar woke up. The sky was still dark, but something inside him had changed. He stood up quietly, walked to the teacher, and bowed his head. Then he started his day. Exercise, learning, work. No excuses, no delay. Step by step, day by day, he left comfort behind. Years passed. Oscar grew stronger, wiser, disciplined. He became one of the best students. Not perfect, but real. When his training ended, he returned home. The king looked at him and saw something different. Oscar was no longer lazy. Before anyone asked, he completed his work. Before the sun rose, he was already awake. Not forced, but changed. Slowly, he learned everything. And one day, he became ready to lead. Comfort gives you peace in the beginning. It feels safe, it feels easy, but slowly it takes everything away. Your time, your growth, your future. So ask yourself, are you resting or just stuck? If this story felt real to you, you're not alone. Tell me in the comments, does comfort ever stop you? And if you want more stories like this, stay connected with Eliza Bethel's Tales, because sometimes a quiet story can change everything.